Hi there, everybody. Welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we are going to be taking a look at going to the pharmacy. Okay, looking at vocabulary words. Okay, that we can use, as well as words that would be said to us. Okay, and kind of certain terminology and whatnot that we would use in the United States, and more than likely as well in Canada. Okay, they have a lot of the same terminology, even though in Canada they have universal health care where everyone is covered, or government-run health care. In the United States we don't, but we use a lot of the same terms and ways of going about things. Okay, so this right here, this is the lesson we will be looking at. Okay, go ahead and open that up. If you are in Google Chat, I'll put that there for you as well. Okay, so let's see who we have in class so far. Adrian, how are you? Adrian, can you hear me okay?
All right. I'm here. Okay. Hi.
Awesome.
So sorry.
Awesome. Good to have you here.
Good to see you.
Okay, how about Amparo? How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Very good. Good to have you back.
Thank you.
Let's see. Let's go to Ibrahim. How you doing, Ibrahim?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm sorry.
No problem. Good to see you again. Let's
Yeah,
see.
nice to meet you.
Rosal, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
Great. Thank you and welcome to class. How about Lena? How are you, Lena?
Hello, I'm good. Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening to you as well. It's actually kind of a mid-morning for me, almost lunchtime, but very good. Welcome, you guys. It's good to have you all in class. Go ahead and open up the sheet for the classroom this hour. And when you do, this is what you'll see. I'll go ahead and zoom in, zoom out one more time. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll start off by taking a look at our dialogue here. Okay, please pay attention, you guys. If there are any words or phrases that you don't know, okay, please let me know. Okay, so this is it's a class to help you with your speaking in certain situations. Okay, so it's situational speaking. Okay, so let's see. I think, yeah, this is a short one. So let's read one line each. Okay. Let's see. We've got some new people in. Hey there, Suka. How are you?
Hi. Fine.
Great. Good to have you here. Martin, how are you?
Thanks, fine. You?
I'm doing great. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Isa, welcome back. How you doing, Isa? Isa, can you hear me okay? All right. And how about Ayat?
Hi, teacher. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Very good. Welcome back. Okay, you guys, let's move along. All right. So starting off on the right-hand side with Lena, we're going to read one line each, okay, till we get to the end. All right, Lena, please read this first one here, okay?
I'd like to have this prescription filled, please.
Okay, Suka, next line.
Have you taken the medicine before?
Very good. Drossel, next one.
So, sorry, teacher. I have a problem. I can't open the link. I don't know why. I think, I don't know.
Uh-oh. Try it again. Try and refresh.
Yes,
Okay, refresh and try and open the link one more time. Sometimes with these links, I've had issues before. Okay, can you see it here on the screen?
Yes. No, I have not.
Okay, no, I haven't. Yeah, very good. Okay, Martin, please then read the next one.
Yeah.
You have to take one pill 3 times a day for 7 days.
Good. Isa, are you there? All right. How about Ibrahim? Please read the next one.
Are there any side effects?
Good. Ayat, the next line, please.
Yes. Yes, you may feel drowsy.
Okay. Amparo, the next line, please.
What about precautions?
Okay. And Adrian, the next one.
What
Don't
about
drive when you
precaution?
take this medicine.
Okay. Yeah, don't drive while you take this medicine. Thank you. How about Lena? Please read the next one.
When will the prescription be ready?
Okay. Suka.
You can pick it up about 3 o'clock.
And Martin, the last one.
Okay, thank you. See you later.
All right. Excellent. Okay, you guys. Now, take a look here at the dialogue. Are there any words or phrases that you do not understand?
So what is the meaning of drowsy? You may
Drow.
feel drowsy.
Yeah, drowsy means that you are tired.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes medicine can make you sleepy.
Yeah.
Okay, sleepy or tired, something like that. But instead of saying make you sleepy, we use the word drowsy.
Yeah, drowsy.
Okay, all right. And that would be what's called a side effect. All right, so what other side effects can you guys think of? What other side effects do medicines cause these days?
Throughout, you can throw out the food you ate.
Okay, it can make you vomit or throw up. All right. How about a dry mouth? Some of them make you feel like you don't have very much saliva in your mouth. Okay, things like that. Okay,
Yeah.
it may give you sometimes you might get diarrhea. Okay, so going to the bathroom may not be an awesome experience for just a bit. Okay, things like that. So those type of things would be side
And
effects.
also loss of appetite.
Okay, yeah, loss of appetite. And then the other one that I thought of, so the opposite of drowsy would be hyperactivity. Okay, so where if you take the medicine, okay, it won't make you sleepy, but you'll be like, all right, let's go do this, let's go do this, right? It has maybe caffeine in it or whatnot, okay, and it'll make you a little bit more hyper. Okay, so sometimes that can happen as well. Yes, a headache as well, Lena. That would be another side effect of a certain type of medicine. Okay.
Mm.
All right. Let's see. Any other phrases you guys do not understand here? Okay. How about the word precautions? What does the word precautions mean?
Things that you have to take in consideration to be safe.
Okay, to be safe. Okay, so
Yeah.
we could also say that these are warnings. Okay. So warnings. Whoops. Warnings, precautions. So if something makes you feel drowsy, you shouldn't drive, right? Because you could fall asleep behind the wheel. Okay, and that could be dangerous. So be cautious of that. That is a warning to you. Do not do that. Okay. All right,
Yeah.
everyone good here? All right, let's move on, and we're going to take a look here at the bold black words. Okay? Starting off at the very top. Now, who did we?
Me.
Okay, yeah, Martin. Let's see, Isa, is your microphone working? I know you wrote me and you said that you were having some issues.
No, it's
Oh,
okay.
there you are. Yeah, I can hear you now. Awesome. Okay, Isa, please read this first group of sentences.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, can't see it. Let me go back to the.
Whose turn is this?
It is for Isa.
All right.
But okay.
Okay, Isa, can you see those?
Yeah, now I can see it now. I would like to have this
Prescription.
prescriptions filled. Please, could you please fill this prescription for me? I need to get a prescription filled.
Good. Now, all of these are great. For me, I usually say this one. Because they say you come up to the front of the counter and they say, yes, how can I help you? I usually say, I need to get a prescription filled. I need to get a prescription filled, right? Or you can just hand it to them and say, I need to get this filled. So instead of saying prescription, if that's a difficult word for you, like it was for me when I was trying to say it twice and I couldn't say it very well. So prescription, if that's hard for you, okay, prescription, you guys, for those of you who don't know, is a note from the doctor stating which medicine and how much of the medicine you are allowed to take. In the United States, for certain medicines, you have to have a prescription. Okay, it's not that way in Central and South America. Okay, so for example, I get the same type of sicknesses pretty much every year, and I need an antibiotic that's called amoxicillin. Okay, and so it's great being here in Central America because I don't have to spend the $40 or so to go to the doctor so that I can tell them, write me a prescription for amoxicillin. This is how much I weigh. All right, I already know what I need, and so I can just go to the pharmacy here and say, I need amoxicillin. This is my weight, and this is what's going on. They give me the medicine, and we're good to go. In the United States, you have to have a prescription. If you do not have one, you cannot get antibiotics. You can't get certain types of medications. Okay, so you need to go, and it's like being authorized from the doctor. So they'll check you out and say, okay, yes, you actually do need this. Okay, one of the main reasons is because there is, well, I personally think it's so that the doctors can keep making money, because there are times when you don't have to go to the doctor, in my opinion, and you can just get the medicine if you need it. But it's also to make sure that you actually need it and you're not getting the medicine to then turn around and sell to someone to use as like a recreational drug or for drug abuse. Okay, so that's why we have those checks in place. Okay. So when I go, I usually say I need to get the prescription filled, or I need to get this filled. Okay, and we use the word filled because we're talking about a bottle, okay, a bottle of medicine, and you put the pills in there and it fills up the bottle. That's why we use the verb fill. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to Ibrahim.
Yeah.
Okay, Ibrahim, take a look here at this next group of sentences down below. Go ahead and read that, please.
You have to take one pill a day for 7 days. You have got to take one tablet
with each meal. Ibrahim, are you still there? Nope. Okay, let's go to Ayat. Ayat, let me have you read these 4 lines here, please.
Okay. You have to take one pill a day for 7 days. You have got to take one tablet with each meal. You should take 2 teaspoons before bedtime. You need to apply the
Ointment.
appointment daily.
Okay, that word is ointment.
Appointment.
Okay, now class, what is an ointment?
What is it?
Medical cream.
Who said that? I heard, was that Lena?
Yeah. Medical
Okay,
cream.
yeah, so a medical cream. Yes, and Adrian's right. Okay, an ointment. Okay, and what sort of things do we take ointments for, you guys?
For
Why would,
burns.
for
When you get
burns?
burns.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. All right. What else? What if something itches you? Okay, so if you have an itch,
Sensitivity.
okay, sensitivity maybe, okay, but if something itches you, maybe you have what's called a rash,
Rash.
okay, eczema. Eczema, definitely. Eczema comes from dry skin. That's when you would need an ointment or a cream. Okay, let me show you, Paola, what an ointment is. Okay. Medical things. Yay. Okay. All right. So, Paola, this here is an ointment. Okay. So you see here how it's a cream. All right, and you would put it on whatever part is infected. Here, she's putting it on her face. Okay, that would be an ointment. Okay, all right. The next one here, teaspoons. What are teaspoons, you guys?
It's just shape of the medicine that you take.
Small spoons?
Yeah, like a small spoon. In most cases, it's 5 centimeters. Or how would it's not that. How would 5 milliliters? There we go. Not centimeters. Jeez. Learning the metric system. In the United States, we don't use metrics, so I have to think about it. So milliliters. All right. So 5 milliliters would be like when in a little cup. Okay, that's like a milliliter. But yeah, you can also use a teaspoon, like a spoon for tea. It's really small. Okay, and this is what my mom used to do all the time. Okay, she would. This would be a teaspoon. Okay, it's kind of small. All right, not massive, okay, but you can use any type. Sometimes for children, okay, you'll get something like this. All right, and it'll have the milliliters on the side, okay, that you can fill up. All right, but teaspoons. All right, this is how you would give out medicine, just like that. So if you were to read 2 teaspoons before bedtime, all right, that's what it is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 teaspoons. Usually 2 teaspoons. 1 to 2 is about the right amount. Okay, and then a pill or a tablet. A tablet is the same as a pill. Really, we don't say tablet anymore. Okay, but it may say that on the instructions for the medicine on the box. Okay, so just be aware that a tablet is the same thing as a pill. Okay, and yes, sometimes you have to eat food before you take that medicine. Okay. Okay, yeah. So that may be the direct definition there, Adrian. A pill having a coat on it. Okay, so it kind of slides down, and a tablet not really having a coat. I'm not sure. We would just call it a pill, no matter what. So, very good. Let's go to Amparo. Amparo, let me have you read these next 3 questions, please.
Are there any side effects? Will there be any side effects? Will I feel any side effects?
Okay, yeah, and we've gone over side effects a little bit. Those are the causes, okay, or what may happen to you after taking that medicine. Okay, drowsiness is the biggest one. All right, drowsiness is the biggest one, but there are some other ones. These are all good phrases to use. I would probably use this one. Are there any side effects? Okay, that's going to be the easiest one to remember. Are there? Okay, Adrian, let me have you read this list here of some of the side effects or some things that the doctor or the pharmacist may tell you you might feel. Okay, go ahead.
You may feel drowsy. You may feel sleepy. You may get a headache. You may get a headache. You might feel dizzy. Dizzy. You could feel a little nauseated.
Okay, that would be nauseated.
Nauseated.
Okay, what does nauseated mean?
To will to throw out elements from the stomach.
Yeah, throw up instead of throw out. Throw up.
Throw up.
Yeah, that would be the phrasal verb we use. Throw up. Okay, throw up or vomit. Okay, so feel a little nauseated. That's when your stomach, you don't feel good at all. You feel kind of sick. It may make you feel a little nauseated. Okay, that happens sometimes. How about dizzy? What does dizzy mean?
The brain is not working well. You feel like you are falling down.
Yeah, you feel like you're kind of wobbly a little bit.
Like a vertigo.
Yeah, maybe like a little bit like vertigo, or I can also, for those of you who drink alcohol, okay, after you've had something to drink, okay, and you're kind of walking around a little like that, that's being dizzy. All right, that's that dizzy feeling. We call that dizzy. Okay. Now, medicine may have some that type of side effect with you. Okay, may cause dizziness and drowsiness. Okay, usually they go hand in hand. When you're dizzy, you're kind of you kind of feel like you're underwater. Okay, moving really slowly. All right, that's dizziness and drowsiness. Okay, remember drowsiness refers to being sleepy. Okay, let's go to our next set of sentences here. And Lena, let me have you read those, please.
Yeah. Don't drive when you take this medicine. You shouldn't drink alcohol when you take this medicine. Don't take this if you are pregnant or nursing a baby. Don't exceed the recommended dose.
Okay, and that would be dosage.
Dosage.
Okay, what is dosage?
Amount of medicine.
Yes. Okay, so it could be either dose, okay, or dosage. Okay, the amount of medicine recommended. Okay, recommended. Okay, and so that could be 2 tablespoons, all right, or 1 pill every 4 hours. Okay, whatever that is the dosage. So do not exceed that. Okay, now these type of warnings or precautions are usually going to be on the bottle. Okay, so if you are pregnant, it's always good to check the bottle to make sure that you can take this. Okay, if not, you may have strange side effects with your child or with yourself. Okay, so don't take this if you are pregnant or nursing a baby. Okay, nursing, you guys, does everybody know what the word nursing means?
Feeding with milk?
Yeah, it would be breastfeeding.
Breastfeeding, yeah.
Okay, nursing, and you would have to say nursing a baby. Because you can say nurse, I'm going to be nursing his wound. That means to take care of and help heal. Okay, if you use to nurse, right? But if you are nursing a baby, okay, saying nursing a baby, that is breastfeeding. Okay, so nursing a baby, that phrase itself means breastfeeding. Okay, so if you are pregnant or breastfeeding or nursing a baby, there may be some medicines that you cannot take. Okay, and be sure to ask. Okay, that's why that question, are there any side effects? Okay, is a great question to have if you're a woman and you're getting medicine for yourself. Okay. And usually, if you go to the pharmacy and they see that you are pregnant, okay, they will let you know whether or not you can take it. Okay. Now, if you're not showing yet, okay, if the baby, if it's still in the first trimester, then you may need to say something about it. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Shouldn't drink alcohol. Yep. I would recommend that with all medicines, really. Not drinking alcohol when taking a certain prescription, because you never know what the side effect may be. It could be a crazy one. Okay, but yes, these would all be certain precautions for you. All right, let's go to Suka.
When will the prescription be ready? When can I pick it up? When will it be filled?
Yeah, very good. I personally use the first two. I probably use the second one more than the first. Okay, when can I pick it up? All right. They may say you can pick it up at this time. So here's our answers over here. But yeah, so this is you're wondering when it will be ready. All right, and we usually say, when can I pick it up? All right, that's a typical phrase to use to want to know when something will be available. Now, when can I pick it up? Can be used with your car, okay, with pictures, with a cake, okay, with a dress, if you're leaving something with someone to fix, okay, saying when can I pick it up, you're asking for the time, okay, and really when it will be ready, when it will be done. All right, so that's a great phrase to use with any other type of situations, not just with picking up medications from the pharmacy. All right, and our last set here, okay, the response. All right, this will be for Rosso. Please read these last three sentences.
Okay. You can pick it up about 3 o'clock. It will be ready this afternoon. You can get it later today.
Okay. All right, so ready this afternoon. Okay. Afternoon is really any time after 12, probably 1. Okay, so you give someone lunchtime. Okay, you can show up anytime after 1 o'clock, right? And it should be ready. Later today usually means almost closing, so anytime between about 3:30 and 5 o'clock. Okay, business hours. Okay, closing then. Okay, later today. And then they can also give you a specific time, about 3 o'clock. Okay, so this would be what you would hear in response to your question, when can I pick it up? All right, so class, any questions so far? Any questions about the dialogue we went through? Any of these phrases? Any other things that you would like to say when at the pharmacy?
How does it cost?
Say that again.
How does it cost? How much does it cost?
Oh, how much? Yeah, good. So, how much is it? Okay, so you can say, how much does it cost? Okay, how much does it cost? And how much is it would be.
Okay.
Okay, so if they get the prescription. Now, if you have if you're working and you are offered insurance, okay, you would have what's called a copay. Copay. Now, with a copay, you have to pay a certain amount of money. Okay, so for example, let's say you know, you need an antibiotic, and the antibiotic costs $1. Okay, that's how much it is. If you have insurance, okay, depending on what your plan is, your copay may only be $5. So whenever you go and pick up medicine, all you pay is $5, and the insurance company covers the rest. It could be $15. Okay, they usually try and keep it at about 15%. Okay, about 15% of the medicine. Okay, that's if you have insurance. Okay, now for the past about 13 years, I've not had insurance. Okay, so
And
I've always
also
had.
free.
What's that?
For free. Some insurance company make the medicine for free for some employees.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes it can be for free, but not all the time, right? But yeah, usually with insurance and the way that it works in the United States, you have to pay for a certain part of it. In Canada, I believe that it is free unless you are getting medications to help with aesthetics. Okay, aesthetics would have to do with the way that you look. Okay, if you have acne, for example, and you have to get a cream or get some medicine for that, and you go to a specialist, those type of doctors are not going to be free because it's not a life or death situation. Okay, that's not going to be a free type situation. If you have cancer, or if you have, you know, maybe some sort of lung disease, something like that, okay, all the medications and the hospital care, that all is going to be free. But you do any other thing to maybe I don't know, surgery to make yourself look better, to pull some things back or whatever, that is not going to be you know, free. They would still pay taxes on it, so it's not necessarily free. You're still paying for it because your taxes are higher, but you don't have to pay anything at that time. It just comes out of your check. Okay, there aren't any extra costs. On the other hand, in the United States, you have a monthly cost that you pay out for an insurance company to help buffer any of the larger expenses. Okay, and yes, this is called a copay. The amount that you pay, like when you go and see a doctor, okay, or when you go and pick up medicine, okay, you pay just a small amount, okay, $5. Sometimes they can be absolutely free. Buffer, Adrian. A buffer is to help lessen the pain, okay, or help with something that may be a little bit heavier. So I guess the best example I can give is if you're dropping something, okay, so if I'm going to drop my pen and I'm up 10 meters high, okay, I'm up 10 meters, and I just drop it right to the cement and it hits on the cement, okay, it will do some damage. But if I put some pillows, okay, around, okay, that would buffer the fall. Okay, it buffers it. It kind of lessens it. It stops it just a little bit. So when I say buffer, all right, and I'm talking about buffer costs, let's say that that I have a savings account of some sort for a car. I don't have a car, but if I did, I would have a savings account. So if there is like an engine problem, okay, it wouldn't be amortized. That has to do with loans. Okay, and the way that a loan is calculated, but buffering then it helps so that you don't have to pay all of the costs at one time. Okay, so like what I do for rent, every time I get a paycheck, I take out a little bit of money and I set that aside. That way, when it's time to pay rent, it's not my whole paycheck. Okay, that comes out that I get on the 15th. Okay, so I have a little bit that I take out, and that helps buffer the cost so that on that last paycheck, it's only $50 that I'm taking out of that check, and then I pay rent. I take the other $150, and you know, it's good to go. Okay, so that's kind of what buffer means. Okay, is that? Do you still have a question about that, Adrian?
No, thank you.
Okay, very good. Okay, so yeah, when you go and you're asking about cost, if you have insurance, it would be a copay. It's usually a small amount. If you don't have insurance, those would be the words that you would use. How much does it cost? And then you could either pay with cash or with your debit card, or if you have a credit card, you can pay with that as well. Okay, very good. Any other questions, you guys? Okay, let's take a look at some vocabulary words. We're going to scroll down, and we've got 10 words here. Some of them we've already talked about. Okay, and we're going to be matching them here. Okay, so let's go to let's see. I can't remember where I left off. I believe Ibrahim. So
Yeah.
no, where was I at? Does anybody remember where I was at? The last person that read? I forget. Nope. Okay, let me go to Ayat. Ayat,
Yes.
let me have
Yes.
you read number 1. Okay, read number 1 and match it to its correct definition here, please.
Drowsy. It's the letter F. Sleepy.
Okay, let's practice that. That would be sleepy.
Sleepy.
Good, good. One more time. Sleepy.
Sleepy.
Good. Okay, very good. Let's go to number 2, and this is for Amparo. Number 2, please.
Nauseated, feeling like you have to vomit.
Okay, and yeah, so that word is nauseated. Okay, did I mute myself? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, so try that. Yeah, nauseated.
Nauseated.
Okay, nauseated.
Nauseated.
There you go. Okay, so yes, feeling like you have to vomit. Okay, number 3, this is for Adrian.
Okay, pregnant, expecting a baby.
There you go. Pregnant, expecting a baby. Number 4. This is for Lena.
Precaution, taking care so something bad doesn't happen.
Okay. Precaution, taking care so something bad does not happen. All right, Jay, very good. Okay, let's go to number 5. This is for Suka.
Dizzy. Sleepy.
Sleepy is going to be drowsy. Okay.
Maybe I feeling like everything is turning.
Yeah, so dizzy is feeling like everything is turning. Okay, so when you're dizzy, you're kind of like, oh, wow, you can't really stand straight. Okay, but you may feel a little wobbly, things like that. Okay, that's what dizzy would be. Okay, and usually a medicine would make you dizzy and drowsy, so both of them together. Okay, typically, not all the time. Okay, very good. Let's go to Rosso.
Yes.
Number 6, please.
Okay. Nursing. G. A mother giving her milk to her baby.
Yeah, a mother giving her milk to her baby or breastfeeding. Okay, very good.
Yes.
How about number 7? Number 7 is for Isa.
Hello?
Yes, Isa, are you there?
No, I'm Ibrahim.
All right. It doesn't. Okay. It doesn't look like Isa's mic is working. Let's go to Ibrahim then. Number 7, please.
Yes, exceed, be more than.
Okay, yes, to exceed, to be more than. Okay, excellent. Let's go to ayat. Number 8, please.
Recommended. It's suggested.
Very good. Nice pronunciations. Okay, suggested. Very good. Okay, dosage. Or sorry, number 9, please. Amparo. I said your word for you. I apologize.
Dosage. Letter H. Amount of medicine to take.
Yep, the amount of medicine to take, the dosage. Now, like I said, that could also be the dose. Okay, D-O-S-E. Okay, they may spell it that way as well. Okay, and last one here, number 10, Adrian.
Ointment is a kind of medicinal cream used on skin.
Okay, yeah, and this word would be medicinal.
Medicinal.
One more time, medicinal.
Medicinal.
Very good, very good. Okay, you guys, let's scroll down here. Okay, and we're going to practice filling in these spaces. Okay, so let's start up at the very top. Okay, Lena, and I don't want you to go back and look at you can look at these phrases here. Okay, on this page.
Yeah, okay.
All right, those are the ones that we're going to be using. Okay, and we're going to use them to fill in this dialogue here. Okay, so Lena, number 1, please.
I'd like to have this prescription filled, please.
Okay, all right, and let's go to Suka. What would the pharmacist say if what would the pharmacist say if they said that? I'd like to have this prescription filled, please.
Yes. I don't know.
Okay. They could say sure, but here they're asking a question.
Do you have a prescription?
Sure. Yeah, that they could ask that type of question as well. Do you have a prescription? Okay, and here we would obviously say yes, we do if we have the prescription with us. Okay, or do you have the prescription, or can you give me the prescription? Okay, things like that. And here, based on the dialogue, they're wanting. Okay, have you taken the medicine before? Okay, so have you taken the medicine before? They want to know if you've had a prescription with them before. Okay, let's go down to the next one. This is for Russell. So we say no, I haven't, and this one right here, Russell.
Okay. So you must to take one pill 3 times a day for 7 days or something.
Okay.
Like this date.
Yeah. So you should take it one pill 3 times a day. Okay. What other types of recommendations could they give us? So 1 pill 3 times a day. What other dosages have you heard of, Russell?
I can see you should have take 1 tablet or something, 1 teaspoons. If
Sure. Yeah. So teaspoon or
1
tablet.
tablet with each. Yes. Or 2 teaspoons or 3, or how much the patient he need.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Very good. Yeah.
Okay.
So whatever they need. Okay. All right. Very good.
Or please,
What's
or
that?
another question, should I take it before meal or after meal?
Yeah. Should I take it before or after a meal? Okay. So yeah, you can leave meal until the very end. Should I take it after? Should I take it before or after a meal?
Okay.
Okay, that's a great question to ask as well. Okay. All right, and okay, so the pharmacist says you should take it X amount of times. All right, and what would be our next question after that? Isa, are you there? Isa, can you hear me okay? All right, let's go to Ibrahim.
Yeah. We can say, are there any side effects?
Okay, what else could we say there?
We can say, is what precautions for that? No, we can say, we can still, I feel any side effects.
Okay, will I feel any side effects? Yep, definitely. Okay, very good. Let's go to our next person. All right, and Ayat. Okay, what sort of side effects could we feel?
Yes, you may feel maybe nauseated or drowsy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Yeah, those are some good ones. You may feel, and they usually say a little. You may feel a little nauseated because no one
Okay.
wants to know that they're going to be, feeling completely sick all the time. All right, that's an important thing to remember because you're trying to lessen. They try and lessen it a little bit so that they're like, okay, so you're not going to you may feel sick, but it's not going to be it won't be that bad, but it may turn out that it's really bad. It's really just something that we say. You may feel a little nauseated or a bit dizzy. Okay, so they would use words like little and a bit.
Okay.
Okay, when they're talking about the side effects. Okay, the reason why is because they want them to seem not as bad as they actually are. Okay, it surprises me how much with medicines nowadays at the end of commercials or whatnot, they make this big list of things that can affect you. I'm like, well, why take it? If all these terrible things may happen to you. But yeah, those would all be the side effects. But they say little and bit to make it seem like it's actually less. Okay, very good. Let's go to. All right, so yes. Okay, and Amparo, next line, please.
What about warnings? Precautions?
Yeah. What about warnings? Okay, warnings or precautions. Okay, you can also say, what should or shouldn't I do?
Oh, any advice, maybe?
Okay, you can ask. You can ask any advice
Mm-hmm.
while I'm taking the medicine. Okay, do you
Mm-hmm.
have advice?
Mm-hmm.
And take. And goodness, there we go. A good question to ask as well. Okay, so the two that I wrote down there, what should or shouldn't I do? okay, while taking the medicine? All right. Or do you have any advice while I'm taking the medicine? All right, and that's when they would give you the precautions. Okay, things like that. So yeah, those instead of saying what are the precautions or what about precautions, okay, those other two would be great questions for you. Okay, all right. Let's see here, Adrian. What would our pharmacist say here?
The answer of the pharmacist.
Mm-hmm.
What question?
So to precautions.
Oh, you shouldn't drink. You shouldn't drink alcohol, or you shouldn't drive when you take some medicine.
Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. Another one, and it's most of the time they mention it with the dosage, but to eat food. Okay. Before taking this type of pill. Okay, or this type of medicine. That's a common one. In fact, my wife usually always follows that. She's like, nope, we always eat before we take medicine. Like, okay, whatever. So yeah, that's what we do in our household. Always eat before we take medicine, so that I don't know, but yeah, that's what she believes. So we do that. Very good. Yeah, so that would be maybe another precaution, because sometimes if you take medicine, it may make you more nauseated if you don't take it with food. It may upset your stomach. Okay, so when we another word for feeling nauseated is to have an upset stomach. Okay, like and that means like your stomach is mad at you. Okay, an upset stomach. Okay, it doesn't feel comfortable. Okay, it's moving around and doing all this funky stuff. Okay, an upset stomach. All right, that's another word for nausea. Or nausea, sorry. Very good. Let's go to Lena.
Yeah. When can I pick it up?
Okay. How else can you ask that question?
How else? When will be my prescription? Or will be my medicine ready?
Okay. When will my medicine be ready? Or when will my prescription be ready?
Be ready. Yep.
Okay, so be ready would be at the end of the sentence.
Good.
Okay. All right. And Suka, what would our pharmacist say here?
Your prescription are be ready in 2 days.
Okay, will. Your prescription will be ready.
Will be ready.
Okay, in 2 days. All right, awesome. Okay, very good. How else could they answer that question?
Another form?
Yeah, another way of the pharmacist answering that question.
You can return here in 2 days.
Okay. Yeah. So instead of using return, they would probably say, yeah, you should come back in a couple of days to pick it up. Or you can come back, return, come back in a couple of days, to pick it up.
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. It would be a common way for them to say that. You can come back instead of return in a couple of, instead of 2 days, to pick it up. Okay? And and Russell, at the very end, what would our customer say?
Okay, thank you.
There you go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay, thank you. Okay, excellent. Very good, you guys. Okay, so we went over a very basic conversation between a customer and a pharmacist. It's very much how the conversation would go. Okay, it's usually very simple. Okay, it's not anything to be very scared about. Okay, but these phrases are here to help you along the way so that you can go through a small conversation with them. The link that I gave you is for you to keep. You can save that on your favorites and review it. If there ever is a time when you need to get some medicine, when you're in England or U.S. or in Canada or any other English-speaking country, they may have words that are just a little bit different, but it's all pretty much the same. Okay, so this should be able to help you out. All right, very good, you guys. Thank you for coming to class. It was great having you all here. My next class is in, let's see, a couple of hours, and will be this will be a speaking class. So we're going to go over vocabulary words, read a short article, and then we'll debate. We'll probably spend about 30 to 40 minutes debating some questions about smoking. Okay, and our topic is smoking ban. All right, so if that is interesting to you, that's what we'll be discussing in a couple of hours. All right.
Okay.
Okay, you guys.
Thank you for
Thanks.
this
See you later.
class.
Take care. Bye.
Thanks very
Thank
much.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.